So hello from me, and my name is Carsten Gieseler, and I'm CEO and founder of fodjan. We think about how can we connect agriculture with the internet. And my first question is, do you know how many people are on the Hub conference today? It's roughly the 2,000 people. And this 2,000 people, how long are you thinking it will take to have 2,000 people more in the world population? So 2,000 people more, a higher world population, what are you thinking? Let's say it takes up to 10, 12 minutes. So we have 2,000 people more, 10,000 more per hour, 18 million more per year. So 1 times Germany more per year in world population. And what are you thinking, how is the agricultural land, the arable land, growing in the world? It isn't growing, it's the opposite, it's a decrease we have in agricultural land. So we have a problem because we need in 2050 much more food. So, and what we do is we connect cows with computers in a moment, because we think software we will feeding the world. So digital farming is a solution to solve that problem with the growing world population and the less arable land. So shortly the problem is there. By 2050 we will have 10 billion people in the world, and we have large increase of global feed production by 70%, because all of the people will eat more healthy, more valuable, more meat, more milk, so we need much more food. So agriculture is already a really high-tech branch. It's really high-tech because we have already self-driving machines. The harvesters there, the yellow ones, are always autonomic driving. That's no problem in fields. And we have many technologies in bioengineering, so we can take an embryo out of a cow, set it in an airplane, fly it to Europe, and set it in another cow in Europe, for example, because we need the genetics from USA partly, or USA needs genetics from Europe, so we change it with embryos frozen. And also we can change the genomics in the plants and also in animals. So it's already high-tech. And agriculture also is really robotic, because milking a cow the modern way is do it by a robot. But the problem is, all the machines create a huge amount of data, and all the machines take this data to the farmer and say, okay, here my gift, the data. And the farmer says, okay, I would like to have the data because I can't use it. And also, all of the agricultural scientists produce already a huge amount of knowledge about agriculture, but also the farmer says, okay, I can't use it because it's too complicated for me and I have the data and the knowledge, and we have to bring that together. So we have to say, okay, we have all that things like the nutrients in the field, the yields, the crop rotation, many of this data and this knowledge. Agriculture is a very old scientific thing, and we have to build their artificial intelligence, because in agriculture, all things are high-tech, but the software isn't high-tech, we have to say. It's the only thing we can change, and that's the thing we have to change to produce the food for 10 billion people in 30 years. The other thing I see is what we have to do is we have to build market monitoring systems, because the software have to be web-based. That's the new trend. The agricultural players already know. But we have to connect that with online shops, so that we can not only order the things out of the software, we have to build a software which knows which things, which varieties of barley and wheat, and we have to buy which thing fits best the individual needs of the farm. So we have to create market monitoring systems. We as fodjan have already a market monitoring system for feeding stuff for cows. Ready? And connection not only means we have to connect the things and the sensors, and we have connecting the data, we have also connecting the people. And there's, like the Hub conference today, a good place to connect each other, because nobody can do it alone. And so we as well do it with different partners, some projects. We have our next idea from us is to build a connection with John Deere, because John Deere have a connected nutrient management, and we can fit our data out of this table in that system. It's pretty interesting for us. But also traders for the market monitoring system, and all players in the market have to connect it together, and that's a more human problem than an informatic problem. We do that as well. And what we do with our momently product is to feed livestock more healthier and less in price and less in feed costs, with different algorithms and the software as a service solution. Our customers are spread about the DACH region, in Germany and Austria. We have very small farms with 32 cows. We have farms with 2,000 cows in the stable. And with all farms, we have seen that we can increase the healthiness of the cows by 30% and decrease costs by 10%. And costs by 10% decrease in agriculture is a profit increase by 100%. So it's really great what algorithms and optimizing, database optimizing can do for agriculture. Our users love us because if they understand what software can do and they can implement it in his companies, you see, okay, they can really save money and they can really do their job really better. So that's what we do, and we have one customer said to us of something like that we didn't dream already. That's it from me. So questions? Something like that? Or how's the question from the beginning? So is digital farming the next big thing already? And I would like to give the question by myself, because I think it's not the question. I think it has to be the next big thing, that we can produce the food for all that people and produce healthy food with a healthy environment. So we need a next big thing in agriculture digitalization. So that's my approach, and I hope I find some friends here to do it together.
Okay, thank you so much, Carsten. So give it up for Carsten and the presentation. Sit down, please.